So if this video have reached you, we are in alignment. It was meant to reach you at this particular time, right? So, you know, throughout life, right? You are gonna meet a lot of people, right? But you gotta know when it's like time for you to elevate, you know, being comfortable with disattachment. You know what I'm saying? And recognizing how important it is to have a soul tribe. You know what I'm saying? It is very important to have the right people around you, when you're going through an elevation, period. You know? Sometimes it's gonna be cases where you may be alone, you know, to a certain degree, but then you may have like maybe one or two people who's around you who you can, confide in pretty much, right? Throughout that particular period, but keep it at the bare minimum. And then God will send you your soul tribe or who you was meant to align with along your journey, Because in reality, you only get a few good friends. Let's just keep it all the way real, right? You only get a few. You only get a few. And, that's what life has definitely taught me. You know what I'm saying? 555 as I'm talking right now as well too. Um, but that's a indication for major changes on the horizon. If y'all didn't know that's what 555 indicates as well. The angel number. So, um, and change is going to be uncomfortable. You know what I mean? It's supposed to be. When you're going through an elevation period, you got to get very uncomfortable. If you want to grow, you know what I'm saying? And like the people around you, that's what helps with that growth or whatever. So just be very mindful of who you keep, in your vicinity, you know what I'm saying? Who you in contact with. Make sure that those people are pouring into you as you're pouring into them. It's always it gotta be reciprocated energy at all costs. At all costs. And you know, or let's say if it's just you, right? Let's go with that perspective. If it's just you and you are in this by yourself, or you feel like you're in this by yourself and everything. Sometimes God aligns things like that for a reason, for you to be, you know, in that season of isolation for a reason. You know what I'm saying? So, um, it's some things that you was meant to learn, go within and really grow from, being able to self-reflect, from old trauma. It could be from past relationships or friendships or whatever that withered away and stuff like that. Being able to self-reflect on like how you can get better at like things moving forward or whatever and everything. Like where did you go wrong at within those connections? You know what I'm saying? Like that's real self-reflection, and that's growth. Now, if you're the type of person who you don't believe that you do anything wrong, and I mean shit, then there's a major problem there, because you ain't perfect. Ain't nobody perfect in this world. You know, we're all imperfect individuals living a human experience. You know what I'm saying? We are like sent down here to make mistakes to grow from it. You know what I'm saying? So that's what comes with all of this. Um, it's never easy. It's never easy. And you value people who's solid, who really sticks by your side throughout it all. Um, as you're growing and you're evolving along this journey, and you do right by those people. You know, doing the right thing. And showing up and telling people, right? Because this right here gets into that real quick, right? Like being able to be like, okay, all right, let me, you know, tell people what they need to hear versus what they want to hear, you know? Like being that friend or that family member, that, that partner, romantic partner or whatever, where you can really tell that person what they need to hear, you know? So they can grow, because we're all, we all were sent here on earth to grow throughout this human experience, to grow and evolve, you know. So how can people grow if you're not really being real with them? You know? So, I think that throughout it all, you know what I'm saying, you should always stay true to yourself. Look yourself in the mirror and be comfortable in your own skin but being able to see the areas that you need to grow in, but being comfortable with who you are, you know what I'm saying? Like the essence of who you are, that's what I mean, you know what I mean? And just knowing areas that you need to grow in, you need to really sharpen up a little bit, That's where, like I was saying, when it comes to relationships, friendships and family, whatever the case is, you take what people tell you, especially if they're telling you some real shit, you grow from that, period. You grow from it. You take that constructive criticism and you really build on that. You use it as building blocks to build to who God ordained you to be, when you first came here to earth. We all got a divine purpose. And I think more and more people need to understand that before they get into connections and stuff too, So, well, that's something that I probably talk about maybe in the next video or something and everything when it comes to connections in a relationship and stuff like that, Because I ain't saying I got all the answers, but I have gained a lot of experience over 30 plus years, I've definitely gained a lot of experience. So I can state a lot of, things that are definitely factual. I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys can relate, So, but yeah, this is definitely my first video, one of many that I'm going to definitely, drop on my YouTube channel. So y'all can tap in, subscribe, like this video. If it found you for a reason. Hopefully this message have reached you in some way, in some capacity. So I'll definitely be dropping more here soon. Peace and love, y'all.